the first matchup of the year, we got Zach versus Brendan. Not Great Bob turned out to be Great Bob with the high score of 171.2 this week. Travis Kelce underperformed as his first round pick. However, Austin Eckler showed why the Clippers will never pay Melvin Gordon. Brendan with the worst start of the week, of course, with the homer pick of Mitchell Trubisky. Blake Bortles. Sorry. Our next matchup, we got the defending champ Pinko de Mayo versus Weena Gucci. Sheamus scrambling after the draft with the abrupt retirement of Andrew Luck turned to the Red Rocket. Andy Dalton got 22 points for him the first week. Hamill, his entire team underperformed. Jameis Winston must have been thinking about the crab legs, too busy turning the ball over and not amassing points for him. Joe versus Zach Johns is our next matchup. Joe starting the season off much like his real-life team with a pitiful performance. Kyle Rudolph, 0, not great. Zach Johns showing up, unlike his college football team, with a dub. Carson Wentz balling out for you. Alshon Jeffrey with a double dip. Maybe you can keep this going forward. We got PB versus Price up next. Price trying to break his curse of the first-round picks with Alvin Kamara. PB with the start of the week in the Superflex spot with Sammy Watkins, 48 points. Can't get much better than that. One of the few guys in the league not to start a quarterback. Hey, maybe it'll work out for you in the long run. Brinks Truck versus Team Sherman. Brinks Truck ekes him out with a 166 score. The only matchup to start 4 African-American quarterbacks. The difference was Deshaun Watson versus Cam Newton. Deshaun Watson with the Monday Night Magic versus the Saints with the 30 points. Cam Newton with the dud against the Rams. Maybe he can do better this Thursday night. Final matchup of the week, we got Ben versus Pat. Pat took care of business this week with Dak Prescott amassing more points than both of Ben's quarterbacks combined. He's going to be without Tyreek Hill for a little bit, but maybe he can stave it off with Dak keeps balling with Kellen Moore calling that offense. Ben going to need a bounce back week next week to avoid the dreaded 0-2 start.
The tribe has spoken.